All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game number 17. We do apologize with the overlay, but this is an older replay of sorts, and we just don't have the infrastructure for this one. So
no,
it's gonna look a little fucky.
It's a little fucky, but hey, technical alpha.
Technical alpha.
Every time.
Turn up the music. Just
we gotta
put it on continuous.
Do the usual fixes for the older replays. 2v2.
Yep.
Fancy.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, 2v2.
Yeah, it's a 2v2.
All right.
Can we turn on team colors?
Yeah, I think you can do it that way.
There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game 17, Will Cheese Fail Cold Cast Marathon number 12.
Yep.
Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yes, sir.
Hit me up with a noise for each of the players' names in Spanish.
Oh, wait, that's French.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good start.
My name is Dexter. First thing. El limbo reject. Master Sparke. Ese.
What?
That's my Spanish, bro. I want you to deal with it, all right? ¿Cómo estás? Now.
Oh, pretty good. Pretty good. I liked it. I liked it. Yeah, well, there you go. You know the names, you know everything, and you know them in some form of Spanish somewhere in the world.
Team Blue versus Team Red. 2 Zerg down in the bottom left, and up top right, we have got a Protoss and a Terran. Essay.
Oh my goodness. Well, we haven't done a 2v2 here in a while.
Yeah, I think we had one on the last tournament.
Yeah, I think we did like have a random one.
Usually we have like one random 2v2 sprinkled in.
Yeah.
So I'm always happy to see one.
Yeah, it's nice. Hopefully it's a good one. Hey, guess what? There are Zerglings running up the map already.
Yeah, and looks like they're both going to be rushing Lings, and they're both going for metabolic. We've got a macro hatch, not even bother going for a third. A second, just getting the macro hatch. So we'll see. I mean, they might be able to do some damage to one guy, but this most certainly isn't going to end the game. They won't be able to attack into the Terran. So it looks like they're going to go up to the Protoss, and it will, we'll see what it does. They're going to go after these pylons. It would be very big. It's going to slow down the warp gate research. It's also going to unpower all of these gateways. That's good. You also saw the Twilight Council. There's only 3 Marines here, so at this point I'd just say screw them. And then I'd be immediately going into the mineral line to do as much damage as I can. The mothership core is coming out, but there is no pylon to overcharge. They should be able to clean this up, but damage is dealt. Look at that.
Like, like, in a 2v2, obviously, a double Zerg is like a nightmare early game to deal with. So, with PV, with a P and a P and a T, Protoss and a Terran. I don't know why I didn't just say Protoss and Terran. What other than we just saw, I guess to a degree, we had to hope that you get your mothership core out in time.
Now you just wall. When you know you're against, you
have to
when you know you're against the Zerg, you just open up your pylon, your gateway, your core, and have a zealot there. And then that's it. None of that happens. And then when the Lings are poking at the zealot, he'll knock them down, and you'll have your mothership core out. Or worst case, then you put a pylon in behind that, and they can't break it. And then, of course, you have your partner to help you out as well. So that's just some incompetence on Protoss's part. I mean, there should be no reason why Lings can come in this full force that early on.
I was under the impression that this was one of the much wider access ramp maps.
No,
but it is literally a tiny ass choke.
You just got to do what this guy did, right?
Yeah,
that's the show.
That's pretty straightforward.
Yep. And you're playing against 2 Zergs, and you're in a 2v2. I mean, you're almost bound to get cheesed 98.5% of the time.
That's accurate.
Yeah. Oh, it really is.
That's a for real statistic.
Yep. It really is. So.
98.5% of the time it happens every time.
Meanwhile, we've got one of the Zergs grabbing a Nidus network, and we've got another Zerg going to expand. So they will be on 3 bases between the 2 of them, opposed to the 2 bases of the Protoss Terran. Protoss is way, way behind. Like, really behind. I'm just going to turn on the colors here for a sec, just so I can distinguish who is who in terms of...
in terms of the Zergs?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's it looks like the Zergs are just quite content, and they're going to go Nidus now, and stick with the whole Zergling gig for the meanwhile. I don't blame them. At this point in the match, having that many Zerglings still show up is going to be a huge pain in the ass, and here they come. Going to be building that. He's going to have to get himself ready. There's a couple of pylons up front, and one in the back. That's going to be his biggest savior. He's trying to get what little probes he can get in there to try and take it. Oh, man.
No. The pylon did not continue to focus.
No.
It changed its priority once the Lings popped out.
No.
And it was up to the Protoss player to right-click on that Nidus to finish it off, and he didn't do that, and, well, now he loses everything.
Wow, that was the worst-case scenario. That thing had, like, 2 health and a heart.
All he needed to do was right-click on that with the pylon, and that was the show, but no. He loses his Nexus now, and he rage quit the game.
Oh my goodness.
Shit in the bed, left, right, and center. We got some roaches coming up the middle. Unfortunately, the Terran is just right-clicking to the other side of the map.
This is so much fail happening everywhere right now.
And loses even more.
What was the cheese? Just the Zerglings?
I guess the fastlings.
Great.
Wonderful.
Wow. Was it his partner that left?
Yeah, it was,
Terran left?
Yeah, the Protoss left. His base got wrecked.
No, it was his Terran. Terran left, dude.
Are you sure?
Protoss is still in it. As far as I know.
No, I don't know who. I don't know who is who.
I don't know.
Let's see here. Oh, it doesn't tell.
Yeah,
either
Blue
way.
is saying awesome. Yeah, so the Protoss stayed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. His
So
partner
that
was
would
like,
explain the move down to the other side.
I think so. Oh my goodness.
Well, the Terran was probably like, "You're fucking trash. I'm gone." That's pretty much probably he just rage quit.
This is where we see that guy just become a Terran god and come back and win the whole game, right?
No. not with this happening, man. Not with this happening.
Oh, a man can dream.
There is
a man can dream.
Well, Protoss base is now pretty much gone. It is going to be a 2v1 at this point. I mean, I would be uber impressed if the Terran somehow won this game on Marine tech. Sure, he's got a starport and a factory, but nothing is coming out of it, and he's showing like he plans on not getting anything other than Marines. It's just not going to work versus all these Lings and Roaches. He's even got a couple of Ravagers now, so he can start picking off and dropping hot mixtapes on that supply depot. Manages to lift off, but Dexter is in a world of trouble. Even with all these Marines, these Roaches are going to put it on their ass.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
It's going to be a whole bad time.
Well, I think we know the outcome of this game. But unfortunately, we can't start the story until we know if we've crossed the 502 mark. So we're going to have to wait it out a little bit longer. See how long this terror drags this out.
I'm going to put it on the 2x speed. Just 2 times. Just to see what happens here. Right now, they're just looking around the map to make sure he hasn't expanded anywhere else. It's going to stop that from lifting down.
Just leave a Zergling. Just one.
Here we go. There's an attack.
One works.
Try and get up there. Manages to get in there. Dropping heavy mixtapes.
Wow.
And there isn't a chance in hell these Marines are going to be able to take out all of these Roaches. Still dropping mixtapes. Just so much Roach, Ravager, and more are coming up. And a Nidus in his base now, too. I mean, the Zerg is kind of making it as tough as possible on himself. He's not moving from that choke. He could have just walked up into the base and then had everything attacking, but
he just decided
to A-moved and said, screw it.
Sit on the ramp for victory.
Well, there is a 2v2. It wasn't the most exciting 2v2.
No, but this game could be made more exciting. Let's see if we crossed 502 real quick, and then I've got one more.
Oh, you got more stories to tell.
I've got that story if we get that 502.
All right, let me check.
Let's see what we got. Did they make it happen? Or will they have to wait even longer?
Oh, they did not make it happen.
Sour. You're at 496.
Looks like we're going to have to wait on another cast.
You're going to have to wait another cast. You need 6 more entries.
Well, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure to join those giveaways, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Peace.